Alright, so for this Halloween, we're going to be talking about a show that I wasn't even going to mention, if I'm going to be completely honest. I was going to talk about JJK later this week, maybe talk about some of my favorite shows that are going on this season, and talking about sort of giving you an update on my thoughts on those. But a video for Halloween wasn't in the books, but we're still doing it, because why not? For today's video, we're going to be talking about The Legendary Hero is Dead. It is a show that is definitely a guilty pleasure for most. It has so much fan service. It is an ecchi, first and foremost, before it is anything related to a shonen or a fantasy. And it basically wears it like a badge of honor. And the reason why I want to talk about this show is two main things. Despite it being so raunchy. The first thing is the opening is one of the best openings of all time for me. It is so unique, the song is amazing, the visuals pop out, and it's really the first show that hooked me, even though the quality of the show may have dwindled for me nearing its finale. The opening remains to be unparalleled. It screams Halloween for me, even though it was released during the summer, which is ironic. I wanted to talk about the opening because it is very much a Halloween theme. Now, if you're not going to watch a show, which I won't blame you, at least watch the opening because it is pretty good. Now, going into the actual show, what makes the show interesting, and I think it is it is not only perfect to watch during Halloween, or if you're celebrating Halloween later, a show to watch or consider is also this, is the fact that its premise is extremely morbid. Now, The Legendary Hero is Dead. You've heard me right. That is the title of the show. And, spoiler alert, the hero dies. That is the catalyst of the show, and it is basically talking about what to do when the only savior for humanity goes away. And the person who killed him by accident, which is really funny, basically has to step up and fulfill the role of being humanity's champion. Now, I will say the hook is one of the best I've seen. It hooks you from the first episode, just because of just the wacky concept, and it is funny. It is hilarious. It's a comedy. But what I think helps the show even more is the fact that the character design, from turning our main central character and really turning him into one of the most unique character designs I have seen. Not only taking what is considered the hero and his character design and basically doing this morbid twist on it. And you'll see what I'm talking about if you watch the first episode. It is really funny, and it is basically setting up one of the, I guess, most unique openings to a fantasy. That's the praise I'll give the show, is that its opening is very unique, and I can't hate it for that. So if you want to watch this show, if it sounds interesting for you and you don't mind some ecchi elements, if you don't mind very tropey elements, if you don't mind the generic story that really happens near the end, I would give this a shot. It's just a guilty pleasure, and if it may end up being your guilty pleasure. I found it was okay near the end, but at the start I thought it was pretty good. And I just kept going back to the opening. I think the opening is actually what helped me get through till the very end. So that's pretty much it for today. There's another big announcement, I guess. So starting tomorrow, it is November 1st, and you know what that means, boys. So in lieu of that, I think a perfect distraction for that is to not only share our opinions about things, but have a conversation sort of about the anime in general. So I'm going to be starting sort of a 30-day challenge on my channel. You can check it in the community tab. And what I'd like you to do is every day you're going to check into the prompt and fill it out. It could be everything, for example, from best anime to best character design to most unique, like death and things along that nature. So if you want to take take part in this, if you want to hear what other people will say, it will be in the community tab of my channel. So hit that subscribe button so you will stay updated and it will appear on your feed. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. I just wanted to break down the show. The show is probably it's really gonna put a dent in my reputation, I will say. I'm not the pure-hearted person you think. I watch everything. So it makes me a little bit better. I don't watch just ecchi stuff. I watch everything. So I guess I'm diverse in that regard. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.